All right. All right. It's a little bit, y'all. So this creation story, um, for many who are diving deep in their spirituality and essence, we understand that these contrasting energies of creation and quote unquote destruction just seems to be a cycle. And on the scale or the spectrum of love, it would also seem, one moment, it would also seem, let's see here, it will appear as if these stories are just consciousness beings who know they are consciousness and have reached a level of under and inner and understanding what they are. So, for example, the story of Marduk and his battle with the monster Tiamat. But the description of Tiamat and Apsu is a very natural spiritual element to kind of description. One is described as fresh waters, one is called salt waters, one is described as creation and destruction, but yet both exist at the same time, anyways. Okay? What we see as destruction, because it's not really destruction. Like, for example, um, a wildfire, okay? And then from the ashes, new life, an endless cycle of creation, kind of like a forming and unforming, the formless expressing itself in different bodies. So if the formless is expressing itself in different bodies, and Tiamat was with Apsu before Tiamat was with Marduk, and Marduk was how was Marduk born? So Enki had a wife, Damkina, and supposedly Marduk was conceived in the primordial waters of Apsu, freshwater deity, and then who? Let's see here. Who was born of the salt water in accordance to Mesopotamia? And so Mesopotamian creation story. Let's see. It says, in the beginning, there was only undifferentiated water swirling in chaos. Out of this swirl, the waters divided into sweet, fresh water, known as the god Abzu, and salty, bitter water, the goddess Tiamat. Once differentiated, the union of these two entities gave birth to the younger gods. So you have a serpent goddess mixing with a god named Absu, supposedly, whatever, some being named Absu. Okay, and this being is interesting. That this being, when it comes to the images, is sometimes shown as Marduk. So then it's like, what's going on here? So as I started looking at this stuff, I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Okay, consciousness is presenting itself in so many different roles. Okay, the male, the female, the human, the creature, that it knows itself, and these two representations of this same one energy go out, play its different roles and contrasts, and come back together again. And then they explore other roles to find themselves again. So then you have all these kinds of different relationships in the real world. Um, some that some people find are taboo, But when you listen to him, there's like something profound here. Like this is very interesting. So there was only this water. Almost as they're saying one was more fresh all the time, the other one was somewhat bitter in their attitude. A fresh attitude versus a bitter attitude, or a fresh outlook or in look versus a bitter in look and outlook. Now you put those two together, and it's like you can't help but wonder if what's actually going on. All right. See, we see human form, we see these animal forms, and some people create these divisions. They don't see the grand spirit within all things. The grand spirit is in all things, expressing its love with all things. So this is why I also like to call people's attention to observe animals, how they treat that energy, because they're never wasting that energy, right? Sacred energy, right? They know how to treat the energy with respect, okay? And they use it for its creative power. And its creative power goes beyond procreation, okay? Way beyond that. Because that procreation comes from a deeper aspect anyway. And it's those deeper aspects of life itself that is represented in the many different stories across different parts of the world, okay? From the Bible to the Torah to the Bhagavad Gita, etc., all over the world. It's the same basic thing. So I hope this was a nice refresher for some of you guys, okay? Remember, animals are friends, not food. Okay, let nature show you. Be vulnerable with nature. Okay, you'd be surprised how nature will see you. Okay, when you can see yourself in it. All right, and you'll have lots of friends: nature friends, bird friends, human friends, dog friends, squirrel friends. They're amazing. So, anyways, that's all I have for y'all today on that video. Continue to learn what you're learning. If you want to be part of this mega project, remember you can email me. Okay, we're moving, and we're not stopping moving. I'm looking at myself instead of looking at the camera. We're moving. So, anyways, email. If you want to be part of the mega project, I'm gonna put the be part of the mega project, and you can email. All right. Gmail.com. And if you'd like to support Rosie and this channel, you guys can also use our Cash App.
Well, you outside?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's up?
Shake your face?
Yeah, man.
What is that about?
Oh, I'll tell you.